What is going on, YouTube? It's RJP back with a brand new video for you guys today. I hope everyone is having a really good Easter. So today, as you can tell from the title, we're not going to be reviewing any sneakers. We are going to be taking a look at a sock brand. Now, I don't know if you guys are like me or not, but sometimes it's really difficult to find a very comfortable sock. I feel like this is definitely one of the most comfortable socks that I've ever worn, if not the most comfortable socks that I've ever worn. And we'll get into all that here in just a little bit. But if you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, and definitely hit that notification bell so you know every single time that I do upload a video. If you haven't followed me on Instagram yet either, you definitely need to do so. I obviously post all my new pickups on Instagram first. In my stories and on my actual feed, so definitely follow me on Instagram. My Instagram username is the exact same as my YouTube channel name, AirJP11, so it is pretty easy to find me on either platform. But guys, with all that being said, I really do appreciate you checking out this video. Let's go ahead and take a look at Strideline socks. So first off, we'll go ahead and go over the packaging that the socks do come in. It does come in this like black top bag here, and obviously across it you can see here it does say the most comfortable socks on earth, and up in the corner you do have the Strideline branding. I will leave obviously all their information in the description box below so you guys can go to their website and check out all the stuff that we do go over. I'm going to go over the website with you guys just a little bit so show you some different options and things like that on the socks as well. But let's go ahead and get into some of the socks that they actually sent me. They sent me, I believe it was 5 pairs, and they're gray and black is the 2 colors that I did get. I want to say that that's the only 2 colors that are offered. It's like a heather gray, as you can see here, and then a black that we will go over here in just a minute. So you do have, these are the no-show ones here actually. And they are definitely a no-show sock. You do not see them with your sneakers on that I have, tested out or on my actual body. I wasn't able to see the socks. They were definitely no-show. I've had a lot of trouble in the past with some no-show socks. Like I couldn't find the ones that I really liked where they actually were no-shows, and these definitely were no-shows for me. So this is more of the mid top pair, I would call it. They do have a higher top pair as well that comes, I don't want to say it comes all the way to your knee, but I don't have any of the high top ones, the high top ones. This is more of the mid, and I really like this style, or this the way that they come up to about a little, I would say it's kind of up to a little below your calf, really, a little above your ankle, but not all the way up your calf, So it's not a full crew. I would call it like a mid crew. I'm not sure exactly what the exact name is that they do call this, but we will take a look at it on the website here in a little bit and check them out. So the big thing with Strideline basically is obviously comfort, breathability, and the advanced padding system. So these are going to be more on the performance side, but I actually wear them casually as well. They do have some lifestyle socks as well that we will take a look at, and I actually have a pair, not that they sent me in this go around, but I have a pair that's from probably 2 or 3 years ago that I purchased myself, and I really like those. I wear them quite a bit. They're a purple pair. You've probably seen them on my Instagram before, but we'll take a look at those here in just a minute. And then here is another pair of the no-shows in the black colorway as well. So we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the options and things like that that you are able to purchase. They do have a lot of NBA socks if you're into the playoffs or NBA in general that you definitely need to check out. Lots of different players, pretty much every player you can imagine they have a sock that's for. So Strideline is definitely a brand that I'm very happy to be a part of and very happy to be a part of the team. They are very, very comfortable socks, and let's go ahead and learn a little bit more about the actual socks. So let's go ahead and talk about the mission at Strideline and what they are all about. So you obviously can see here that at Strideline, our mission has always been to make the most comfortable sock on earth. As I told you guys, it basically is their complete mission to have the most comfortable socks on the market. And as I told you, they are definitely the most comfortable socks that I've ever wore personally myself. So as you can see here, taking a look at the basics on the sock here, you have a no-slip cuff up at the top. Going down the actual sock there, you can see combed cotton blend. Very, very soft materials obviously are going to be used on these socks for the actual comfort level of the actual sock in general. You can see on the midfoot area there you have that strap fit, and then you've got air vents on there as well. Going down to like your forefoot or going towards your toe a little bit, you've got that compression padding system. This is a very, very comfortable area of the sock. It kind of forms to your foot basically is how I feel. And then you've got that invisible toe seam at the toe area there as well. So let's go ahead and talk about the materials on the socks just a little bit. So you obviously can read here basically that they've traveled and tracked down the best materials that they could find to put into their socks. And they basically called it memory yarns. and they form to your foot to give you guaranteed superior comfort. They obviously have the air vents and compression that we already talked about, and it gives you great breathability every step of the way. So these are a really good performance sock overall. They do have lifestyle ones, as I said before, but these actual pairs that I'm showing you today are really good for performance. I actually really like wearing them to play basketball in. I never get too hot, you know, a real hot feeling on my foot or anything like that. So they are very, very comfortable, and they are very, very breathable as well. Another great thing about Strideline socks is you basically have a 100% money back guarantee. If you're not happy with your purchase, or they are not the most comfortable socks that you have ever worn, they will give you a full refund on your purchase. But in my personal opinion, if you guys purchase these socks, I don't think you're going to be disappointed whatsoever. They are definitely very, very good socks to wear on your feet with your kicks. So I did want to go over just a couple more things with you guys about Strideline or the socks in general. I want to show you guys pretty much my favorite part visually of the socks. I've already kind of told you my favorite part of the socks overall would be the comfort, but I can't really show you the comfort, so I'm going to show you my favorite part visually. So on these Strideline socks, you do have this little pull tab on the back. I think it looks really cool when you have the socks on foot. Don't ask me why, I just think that it's a really cool hint or feature that they did put on these Strideline socks. Now, on the low top or no-show pair, I do think that it does really serve a purpose, because a lot of times with your no-show or low top socks, they will slide down or fall down on your foot or ankle, and you get blisters, all that type of bad stuff basically. So you can pull them up really easily with this pull tab or heel tab that is on the socks. So I do really like that, or that is my favorite part visually to the actual socks. So the last thing that I really want to go over with you guys, other than taking a look at some of the NBA socks, is taking a look at a lifestyle pair that I do have, or I have had for about 3 years. They're in very, very good condition. As you can see, I've played in these, I've worn them casually, I've worn them tons of times. I'll tell you kind of a cool story about them, or a funny story. When me and my wife first moved and got married, I wasn't able to find these anywhere, and it's not like a pair of sneakers when you can't find them. You're like, oh my gosh, where are those sneakers at? I've got to find them. You know, it was just a pair of socks at the end of the day. I even contemplated whether to order some more Strideline socks at the time. I didn't even know if they were still a brand. I couldn't even really remember exactly what brand the socks were. I just remember what they looked like, and it was one of my favorite socks, you know, that I ever worn. So I was able to find them, and I've worn them probably several more times, or way more times than I even worn before, since I've actually found them again. So when you find something that feels good on your feet, I feel like it's something that you actually want to wear. I mean, I've considered even buying tons of these even to work in, just basically as my everyday sock, whether it be casually, performance, or actually even, as I said, to work. So they are very comfortable, and I hope you guys will check out Strideline. Overall, I do think that you will be very, very happy with your purchase if you do go after any of their socks. But I did want to show you just a little bit about this lifestyle model. As I said, I don't know if they still sell them or not, but you can see here on the back, you do have the S for the Strideline branding. In the mid-foot or forefoot area here, it does say Strideline across it. And then obviously in your toe area, it does have, you know, which foot obviously the sock is supposed to go on, left or right. So there is a theme behind these. I don't really remember what the theme was actually supposed to be with these. You know what, I think I do remember exactly what these were. I used to be a subscriber to Sneaker Box, and I believe that these came in a sneaker box with like a Galactic box or Star Wars package that they did for one of the monthly subscriptions of Sneaker Box, and that's how I actually got these. And I believe that's why I couldn't really remember the brand, because I wasn't very familiar with it. But they have came a long, long way, and as I said, it's definitely the most comfortable sock that I have ever worn. I really want to thank you guys for tuning in and checking out this review video on Strideline socks. If you are interested, as I said, I will leave all their information in the description box below if you want to go order a pair, and make sure you use discount code AIRJP10 so you are able to get 10% off your actual purchase. But thanks again, guys, for tuning in. I really do appreciate it, and I really appreciate all your guys' support. We will be back very, very soon with some more sneakers. Peace.